Hello, good evening. Welcome, thanks for coming out in the rain. I know it's sometimes hard to get out of the house, want to get out of the house, but I appreciate you being here celebrating our students on our 4th annual Fine Arts Signing Day today. I just want to welcome all of our parents, family, friends. Thank you for being here, and of course our students. We do have some teachers that have come out as well tonight. I just wanted to recognize them. We have Mrs. Elisa Hunt, band director from Herget, over here, next to Patty Sampson, band director here at West High. We have Mr. Dan Petrusich, Green, an art teacher back there. Christy Rhodes, photography teacher here at West High with the camera back there. Grace Curry, oh, look at that, hey! Grace Curry is up here on stage. She's going to help hand out some goodies here in a little bit. We have Mr. Ken Ruffalo, theater extraordinaire, helping check everybody in. Mr. Sean Tate, back working the booth, but also an integral part of our theater department and stage crew. We also have Carrie Prochko here, the Vice President of the A+ Foundation for West Aurora Schools. So thank you to all of our teachers and educators for coming out tonight to celebrate our students. I want to show just a brief video. You may have seen parts of this or all of this back when we had our Fine Arts Festival a couple of months ago, but we're going to kick this off with what you are going to be here in just a few short weeks with some Fine Arts alumni.
Hey Blackhawks, my name is Mercedes Maglia, and I'm currently finishing up my junior year at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, where I'm currently studying music education.
Hi, my name is Rachel Lindstrom, class of 2017.
Hi guys, my name is Jacqueline Carter. I was Jacqueline Williams in high school. I moved to Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri and got married, but I graduated from West in 2011.
My name is Eliel Duran, and I graduated from West Aurora and SD 129 in 2016.
I really want to thank the West Aurora Art Program, Mr. Schultz, and the friends I made along the way who encouraged me and pushed me to better myself and my artwork.
So my time at West and in District 129 revolved around music, for sure. I started band in 5th grade because it sounded fun, and very quickly I found a home in music making in that discipline because of my amazing teachers.
I went to Greenman Elementary School, where I had Mrs. Duker for beginning band, and I went to Herget, where I had Mrs. Hunt, and then I went to West Aurora, where I had Dr. Schuler for the first year, and I had Mr. Sierakowski and Miss Sampson as well.
Definitely one of my highlights in high school was I was the quarterback on the Powder Puff team, and as juniors we beat the seniors, which is super rare, so it's super cool. Academically though, wasn't really great at taking tests, but I really excelled in my art classes, specifically graphic design with Mr. Schultz.
Mrs. Hunt very quickly gave me a lot of pushes in the right direction, encouraging me, you know, practice, try your best, like this sounds great, keep doing it. And I realized, wow, I can do something.
I feel that the fine arts in our district provided me with so many opportunities. Naturally, the fine arts provide more and more opportunities the longer you stay in them.
Throughout the program, I learned a lot of great skills that I still use today in my art. After high school, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do, but I knew I really enjoyed art.
Hi, Mr. Schultz. He helped me make my now famous YouTube video that I show all of my friends. It was my physics rap for Mr. Stern. And in the very beginning of it, you can hear him saying,
Jackie's rap video, take 432.
It took so many takes. I spent that entire lunch hour perfecting that video.
Music taught me to follow directions, it taught me discipline, it taught me to be early to everything, which doesn't just help in band. And it taught me a lot about myself too, I feel.
Which I think is what makes the fine arts so special, is you get to have that connection with your peers and with your teachers and with the medium that you're working with and find yourself there. I truly did find myself in this discipline, and that's why I'm taking it with me for the rest of my life.
It provided a safe space for me to express myself and kind of get away from the stresses that come with high school.
I do still have in a scrapbook some of the art projects Mr. Schultz had us do, so I'm going to show you that real quick. Here we go. So here's my scrapbook.
Lastly, West Aurora's diverse community and fine arts staff really helped me become the person I am today, and I feel very proud to come from such a strong community with such great support for the arts.
I really want to thank the West Aurora Art Program and everyone involved. You made high school a whole lot better for me, and you made life a little easier for me.
So that was like the CD cover, and then this was the back with all the songs. But I really had fun in that class. You made it so much fun. You were very personable, and I miss you, and I miss doing art, honestly. So thank you.
Make the fine arts a part of your life because it is a part of who you are. No matter what you label yourself as, your art medium is a part of you.
So wanted to show this to all of our graduating seniors because here in just a few short weeks, you are going to join the ranks of these and many other alumni who've made the fine arts a priority here during their time at West High. I encourage you, I implore you to use what you've learned in your art, music, or theater classes to be successful in whatever field you've chosen and wherever life takes you. Resilience, creativity, strong work ethic, collaboration. While these might not be taught explicitly in our classes, these skills are surely embedded throughout our curricula in the fine arts. Perhaps this is why fine arts students are sought after in a range of fields, from the creative and performing arts, but also to business and management and many other opportunities. Our fine arts courses work to educate and develop the whole person. Perhaps one of the most important skills a person can develop is the ability to be curious. Curiosity is not just a state of mind, it is an action. It is an actor working to explore various character traits while preparing for the next role. It is a musician experimenting with different articulations, emotions, and phrasing to find that perfect sound for their performance. And it is an artist exploring concepts, techniques, and emotions, and then working through them in a sketchbook to prepare for their next artwork. In fact, tonight in each of your bags that you'll receive is a small sketchbook. And while you might not be a visual artist, you are all artists and are working to further develop your curiosity. Hopefully, we've started you off on the right foot, but it is up to you to continue to be curious as you delve deeper into each of your fields of choice. All of the students that are being recognized here tonight will introduce themselves in a few minutes. And will be continuing their fine arts education in college, or maybe they've been awarded some arts-based scholarships through various auditions or portfolio reviews. These students represent 9 different colleges and universities and more than $650,000 in arts-based scholarships. The students here have taken all sorts of fine arts courses at West High, such as painting, theater performance, choir, drawing, band, AP Music Theory, AP Studio Art, Music in America, Digital Music Production, Graphic Design, Theater Performance. They've participated in many of our fine arts extracurricular opportunities, including Jazz Band, National Art Honor Society, Madrigals, Drama Club, Anime Club, Acapellas, Photo Club, and Marching Band. After they leave these hallowed halls, they will take their craft to the next level as they major in areas such as music therapy, graphic design, music education, theater arts, music performance, photography, and art. So, what's going to happen is we're going to call each of you up to the table here in just a minute to be recognized. You'll have a certificate that will be placed in front of you that we're going to ask that you sign. You'll each be given your own pen. Keep that pen with you. Sign to affirm your commitment to continue your arts education next year. I have already signed one of the 2 witness lines. The person who signs the other witness line is up to you. I ask that you consider asking an influential adult or mentor to sign the other witness line. Maybe it'll be a teacher, a sponsor, a private teacher, a coach, a counselor, a parent, or any of the other adults that have played a part in your decision to continue your education in the arts. All of those parents and family and friends that are here tonight have have been a major part of your upbringing and as your decision to move on and supporting you after you leave West High. So again, we're going to call you up. You can come up either set of stairs, whichever is easiest. There's some hand sanitizer there right at the base. And then Ms. Curry will place the bag. Inside the bag, a lot of the colleges, or I should say some of the colleges were able to send things, and those are in the bag, and maybe it's some swag stuff. Some of the colleges aren't still on campus right now, depending on where they're at across the country, and so they weren't able to send things, but some of those schools were able to send notes. So those are in your bags, and there's some other gifts from us here at the West High and the Fine Arts. So, we're going to get this thing started. Mr. Ruffalo, did anybody else show up? No. Okay, great, thanks. So, wanted to make sure I didn't skip anybody. So we're going to start off. Melissa, you're first. When you come up, please, where's Melissa at? You can start walking. There we are. If you would please introduce yourself and say the area that you're going to be studying next year and what college. If you haven't decided those things, just say, I'm undecided, and that's just fine. Got a name tag so you know who everybody is. All right, Melissa.
Hi, I'm Melissa Salaya. I'm attending the School of the Art Institute in Chicago. For me, art is really important. It's always been a really big part of my life. I didn't always know I wanted to be an artist because, there's always people that don't, right? But for me, SAIC was really important. It was a really big change when I visited their museum. It was really life-changing for me because I felt it, right? I felt like I belonged there. I saw myself there. And it was really something that stuck with me for a really long time. And I made it happen for myself. And I didn't let anybody change that or hold me back. Because I know what I want to do and I know what I want to become.
Thank you so much, Melissa. Let's give her one more round of applause. Holy.
Hi, my name is Holy Kofi, and I'm going to college. I'm majoring in pre-med and music education. Music education program in the marching band and choir and theater has been a really big part of my life at West High, so it was kind of a no-brainer that I would be continuing my music education in college.
Thank you so much, Holy. Let's give her one more round of applause as she walks off the stage. Emily Kroll.
I'm going to be going to Loyola University of Chicago. I'm going to major in social work and theater arts. I've always grown up being like an artsy person. My mom is a music teacher, and my sister, who's 6 years older than me, is also a music teacher. So music has always been like a really big part of my life. I thought that music was going to be the thing that I chose, and it kind of is still. I'm still working on music a lot. But since sophomore year, when I decided to audition for Mary Poppins, and I ended up getting like a big role as my like first ever performance, I was like, oh my gosh, what did I get myself into? And then when I finally did it, like the first like opening night, I was like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And so even though that was only like 2 years ago, I realized that that was like the thing that I wanted to do. My parents kind of always knew that that's what I was going to do, just because the way that I acted at home. But but for me, I didn't realize that until 2 years ago, and I kind of wish that I would have figured that out sooner, so I could have done more. But I'm glad that I know now that that's what I want to do. So yeah.
Thank you, Emily. One more round of applause. Jocelyn is up next. And while Jocelyn comes up, I failed to recognize Emily's mom, who I was here as a parent in my brain and not as a teacher. But yes, Ileana Kroll is our music teacher over at Schneider Elementary. So, sorry about that. All right, and Jocelyn.
Hello, I'm Jocelyn Garcia, and I'm going to be attending Avanza Community College, and I'm going to major in arts. I'm more into photography, but I would like to see more ways that I can make art and just explore different medias. Yeah.
Thank you, Jocelyn. Next up is Ethan.
Hi, I'm Ethan, and I'm going to be attending Northern Illinois University, and I'm going to be studying music education. Music has always been something that I've been sure about. Music has always been something that makes sense to me, and I really want to share that safe space to everyone that I hopefully teach in the future. Thank you.
It's a signing day. Let's give you another round of applause. Kendall.
Hi, I'm Kendall Harrison. I am going to Wabansi, and I'm going into music education because music has been a big part of my life because of my parents, and I blame them. So, it's their fault. Thank you.
Thank you, Kendall. Next up is Joanne.
I'll be going to school at Clark Atlanta University, HBCU. I'm really excited. I'll be studying in theater, also doing directing and screenwriting, and minoring in fashion. So can't wait for that. Never did fashion before, so I'm really excited. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much, Juwan. Next is Emily Jones.
Hi, I'm Emily Jones. I'm going to Waubonsee Community College my first year and then transferring to Western Illinois University, and I'm going to be studying music therapy. Music and theater have always been a part of my life, and I hope that they will always continue to be a part of my life. And I just want to thank my parents, my family, and also the teachers that I've had throughout my years, Ms. Sampson, Mr. Ruffalo, Ms. Curry, and everyone else who've just been so supportive, and thank you.
Thank you so much, Emily. Ashley, you're up next.
Hi, my name is Ashley Orange, and I'm going to be studying vocal music education at Millikan University.
Thank you so much, Ashley. Congratulations. Mariana.
Hi, I'm Mariana Carter. I'm going to Waubonsee Community College, and I'm going to be studying music performance. Music's always been a big part of my life. My dad plays guitar, and both my parents are very artistic, my whole family. And they've always made sure that our family grew up with music and art. I really appreciate that.
Congratulations, Mariana. Thank you. Drew is up next.
Hello, everybody. My name is Drew. I'm going to Millikan University. I will be majoring in vocal music education. I started music in 5th grade, and that was like amazing. And it kind of led me to like everything else, like musical theater, and then like choir, which like is where I'm going now. So yeah, I'm really grateful for every teacher that I've had, every band teacher, every choir teacher, every director I've had in every musical. So yeah, thank you.
Thanks so much, Drew. Magdalise.
Hi, I'm Magdalene
students. I'm Maddie Rivera, and I'll be going to Syracuse University for a BFA in acting. I'm excited.
Nice. Congratulations, Max.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nicholas.
Hello. Hi, my name is Nicholas Rojas. I'm going to Northern University to study BFA illustration to further my knowledge on 2D and 3D aspects. And I just want to shout out to my teachers that I'm really glad to have and I'm honored to be students for. Ms. Rhodes, Ms. Obringer, and Mr. Schultz. Thank you for having me.
Congratulations, Nicholas. Braden.
Hi, my name is Braden Safranek, and I will be going to Illinois State University to study music education, vocal music education. And where is that? I guess my interest in music has always been there, and I guess it just really started and really grew during my 4th grade year in elementary school with my choir, after-school choir with Mrs. Huber. And from there I went to middle school and I had Miss Heinkel, lovely teacher. And there was a day where my friend Kate came up to me and she was like, hey, you should try out the musical and everything. And I was like, I don't know, I guess. Sure, I'll try out for it. And let's just say I got my hand stuck in the cookie jar. At that point, I couldn't escape. And it just kept going to choir and then theater, doing The Outsiders, and doing all the musicals, Little Shop, Mary Poppins, Kiss Me Kate, and This Is Your Band Geeks, and I'm glad I didn't escape. And I guess at one point I thought I would have to, just because a lot of stresses in my life, but I worked through them, and I can never be happier. I just wanted to say thank you so much to my parents who have been always there for me and supporting me through my stresses, my music ideologies, and everything. To my brothers, specifically Noah, who got me into the music I know and love today, who was also in the jazz band when he went here. And I also wanted to say thank you to Ashley Horos, who stuck with me ever since elementary school, 1st grade, and it's always been there for me. So, thank you.
Congratulations, Braden. Thank you. Was there anybody that Was there anybody that I missed as I was going through the list? Okay, nobody's throwing anything at me. Good, so thank you. Congratulations to all of our students. We do have a couple of things that I'd ask that you do, or I would invite you to do, maybe. Each year we've done the Fine Arts Signing Day. We've had a poster that each of the students signed. Last year, of course, we could not. We still had our signing day online, but we've got their pictures here. This year's is over at stage left, and there are some red and blue markers down there, as well as, of course, the hand sanitizer. If you'd like, we'd love for all of you seniors who are going on in Fine Arts to sign that and then put the college that you're going to, and then we'll keep it with our collection here over the years. In a minute, as soon as we finish, we'll move the table. If you want to get pictures up here in front of the backdrop, you are more than welcome to do so, or maybe you want to take a picture as they're signing that board. Please feel free. This is about celebrating our seniors as they get ready to go on from West here. So I think I'm going to say I got the poster, pictures, we're going to move the table. Of course, please maintain social distancing with other families. Nobody's going anywhere, so take your time getting through the pictures, and I really appreciate it. This is again, our 4th year doing the Fine Arts signing. I think these posters over the past 4 years represent more than 80 students who have gone on to study the fine arts. It's really important that our students have an idea of their careers, and there are so many careers that are related to the fine arts, and I wish you nothing but the best on behalf of all of our students and our complete administration here in 129. Thank you, congratulations, and have a great evening.